The draft lottery was the easy part for the teams. They just watch the numbers bounce around and then get picked out. Craig Button's going to do the hard part and decide exactly who are the best fits for the teams now that we know the positions they are in. Let's get right to the top five. And Matthew Schaefer is at number one with the Islanders, who, of course, made the big jump in the draft. Now, let me be clear on this. He was going to be your number one no matter who was picking there. This is not a fit situation. This is a Bedard, Celebrini, best player.
It is, and a player on the blue line who reminds me a lot of Drew Doughty in the way they control the game. A player that can make the game change in his team's advantage. You think about a player that was great for the Islanders, the first overall pick, Dennis Potvin. Matthew Schaefer isn't Dennis Potvin, but to have that type of player on your blue line, it is franchise changing. It elevates your franchise to a significant level, having a player like Matthew Schaefer.
Such a shame we didn't get to see more of him because of that injury you saw in the World Juniors. One quick question there. Will they be tempted? Higgins is a Long Island native. Do you think the Islanders will be tempted at all to go to the hometown boy?
Yeah, there'd be small temptation there because one of the things is that you got a hometown player, sells tickets.
Some people might be surprised that you have Porter Martone second going to San Jose with Michael Misa and his 134 points in Saginaw right there.
I have Porter Martone going there, and it's the Mike Greer effect. Mike Greer's building a team. He's got Will Smith, he's got Macklin Celebrini up the middle of the ice, he's got a stud defenseman, Sam Dickinson. He doesn't have anybody like Porter Martone. I think Porter Martone's like Brady Tkachuk. You want that type of player. Mike wants competitors. He's not just trying to get players with skill, he's got a lot of that. He's looking for somebody that can be a difference maker.
The Flyers, one of the losers in the lottery as they drop a couple of spots. Why is Brady Martin the best choice for them?
I don't think they're going to like him in Philadelphia, James. You know, he hits, he skates, he's rugged, he adds point, and he can play the wing, he can play in the middle of the ice. I mean, he is, in my view, a player that changes the tone of a game, that changes the temperament of a game, and gets under everybody's skin and can affect the game in such significant ways. And to me, Brady Martin's a big-time Philadelphia Flyer.
We do get a couple of Canadian teams down near the end of the top 15. At 15, Cole Reshny from Victoria had such a great year, had good playoffs, 25 points in 11 playoff games. Why will he look good in Vancouver?
He's a center. They need centers. Jim Rutherford and Patrick Allvin have talked about trying to build out their team with center ice. And Cole Reshny, you're not going to get a lot of flash and dash from Cole. What you're going to get is massive productivity from him in every single area of the game. He makes everybody around him better as well as the team. And that's what you're trying to do with a center like Cole Reshny.
And the Canadians getting that pick from Calgary, and is it a natural Justin Carbonneau from Blainville-Boisbriand?
It's too easy for me to just say take the French-Canadian player. Montreal also has the 17th pick, so I think Justin Carbonneau, they don't have a player like this. He's hard driving, he's a skater, he's really developed, and you start to think about where their team is at in different spots. They have a lot of talent, but a player like Justin Carbonneau, I think adds to them, and I think that the fact that he's a French-Canadian fits very nicely.
You wanted to mention Roger McQueen, who you had on there too.
Yeah, Roger McQueen very well could have been a top 3 pick. There's no question with his skill, but an injury has affected his place. And I think that the fact of the matter is that everything looks good in terms of the reports on him, but him dropping may be the Pittsburgh Penguins' biggest bonus outside of winning the lottery.
We will find out for sure June 27th and 28th in Los Angeles.